creative friends. This is going to be quite an exciting little vlog that I'm taking you on because we have been invited by Apple to Sydney to check out the Illuminating Creativity projection celebration of their 50th anniversary in Sydney. So I'm going to take you with me. It's going to be a whirlwind, like 24 hours. It is currently Tuesday at 6 p.m. I've just finished packing my suitcase. It's just a carry-on. It's my first time ever needing just to carry on for a trip. And then tomorrow I fly out at 2 p.m, get to Sydney at about 3:30, and then we get to go check out the projections tomorrow night. I am so stoked and I can't wait to take you with me. I'm gonna feel like I'm being pranked until probably I get there and I actually get to the Sydney Opera House. So whirlwind, let's do it. I gotta say I hate airports. I am so excited to be in Sydney, but I am genuinely like, airports are just like so anxiety inducing for me. I don't know about you guys, but I am always just so anxious about getting to the airport on time, making sure I catch my flight, doing everything right, and then just like getting on the plane and then just getting there. Once I'm there, I'm fine. It's just like the initial airport travel situation. But anyway, that's enough rambling from me. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow when we are getting all packed and ready to go. I'm going to the airport. Morning, it is Wednesday morning. Bags are packed. My carry-on suitcase was weighing in at like 6.6 kilos and I think it can only be 7 kilos. So I changed my outfit and rearranged my clothes so that I only had my change of clothes in it for tonight for the actual event. So I am much lighter. It's now 6.2 kilos, so I'm totally fine, which is great. It is 10:45. We're going to hit the road for the airport in the next 15 minutes so that I get there in plenty of time. The flight isn't until 2, but airports stress me out, so I like being there super early. So we're going to get there at around 12ish, just after 12 maybe, and then I can just take my time going through, checking in, might get a coffee, might do some work at the airport, and then yeah, we're gonna jump on the flight. Now by rights, I should be able to speak into this mic and you guys can hear me. And that was the main reason why I wanted to get these, so that I can talk to my camera in public and not be terrified. My little airport purchase, these were $10 more than they were at like JB Hi-Fi or whatever, but you know, YOLO. I feel like I'm 12 again with my wired earphones. Made it safely to the airport, yay! Made it through the gates, yay! I don't know why every time I come to the airport, I literally have nothing to declare in my suitcases. I'm a normal person, but I'm always scared that they're going to find something in my suitcase, even though there's nothing there. So made it through. I'm here so early, so I'm just going to chill out, might have coffee, might have a little early lunch. Actually, it is lunchtime, so I'll have some lunch, and then I'll go find my gate. This might be the fanciest hotel room fanciest hotel I have ever been in. I've just been filming dribs and drabs because I've just been overwhelmed by how amazing everything is in this room. I haven't left this room. I got changed and ready because I did a transition video for TikTok, and now I don't have to be at the Opera House till 7:45, and I'm meeting another content creator downstairs in the foyer who I met at the last Apple event, and we're going to walk there together, which will be really nice. I'm meeting her downstairs at 7, so I've got heaps of time, but I am so hungry and so I ordered room service. Holy shit, This chicken schnitzel looks like it was blessed by the gods. So this event, I don't really know like what to expect at all from this event. All I know is that we are they're launching the projection designs that are going to be shown onto the Bennelong sales at the Sydney Opera House. So that's going to be incredible in itself. But I think the event goes for 2 hours. So I don't really know what we're doing for 2 hours. I guess we'll find out and you'll come with me and I'll show you. Oh my god, these chips. Dead. But yes, I'm just sitting here. I couldn't work out how to stream my YouTube or like anything to the TV. So I'm just watching Bewitched on live free-to-air TV. Which, you know, honestly, that's fine. I'm gonna eat my early dinner because it is 5:30. It's very early dinner. But I kind of want to like eat this, let it settle, and then just be able to enjoy tonight. Like I think if I ate way too close, I'd be like stressed and panicked, and then my tummy would probably feel yucky. And so I'm just trying to pace myself. So I'm just gonna finish my dinner and then I'll catch up with you again when we are heading out. The chicken schnitzel in question. Oh! The Opera House is right there. We're a touch early, but we're waiting to head up to the Monumental steps for the actual event, which is so exciting. I'm here with another beautiful content creator that I met at the last Apple session, which is great because we can just capture content of each other and not be awkward about it, which is so fun. Wild to think that I was literally in Melbourne this morning and now I'm in Sydney doing this, but yay, let's go.
We have a beautiful whale engraving.
Thank you everyone for being a shared priority to celebrate and elevate Australian creativity. Australia is home to some of the most vibrant and diverse creators in the world.
Innovators from all over the world.
The event. That was actually crazy. I cried. I did cry when they were showing the projections and had Bailey Pickles playing that music. Like, oh my god, are you joking? I think having the talks from like the Procreate team, the Sydney Opera House team, the Apple team about like how they align so well with like their Think Differently and like supporting new creatives and stuff was so cool. And then just seeing all the artwork then play after that was just, I was like tearing up. It was very cool. So many cool artists and other content creators, which was so fun. Everyone was all from like different little niches, which was really fun. And so getting to learn about everyone's little industries that still tie back to how they use Apple products was so cool. I don't know how I'm gonna sleep tonight basically. We're gonna go back to the hotel now. I just need to decompress. I really need some water. And yeah, let's... Good morning. Oh, okay. It is the next morning. My Garmin woke me up this morning and reckons my body battery is 30, which is just lovely. Love having a body battery of 30. And honestly, I feel that. I feel it. I'm gonna just quickly get myself ready. I'm gonna go downstairs and have some brekkie and hope that that makes me feel a little bit better. And then honestly, I'm probably just gonna like come back up here, get all my shit, and then just get to the airport. I think I'm just gonna go like get there earlier. And yeah, I'm gonna log on to work as well today. So I've been working on and off between traveling and everything. So that'll be nice. Sayonara to my room. What a whirlwind. I don't know, how do influencers do this often? They'd be flying around all over the place. I think I would I think I'm too old for that. Alright, let's go get some brekkie. Hello. Literally editing this vlog right now, in the middle of editing it, and I got to the end and was like, oh, I didn't really like sign off or give like a recap or anything on this trip, and I feel like I need to, because I don't know if I've perfectly captured in the content that I captured exactly how life altering this trip was. Also, it's Sunday today. When I got back home on Thursday, I like went to sleep because I was knackered. And then Friday I had to get up at 5:30 in the morning and drive to Essendon because I had an event with work that I went to go volunteer with, and it was so much fun. It was such a fun event, but in hindsight, I think I didn't plan my week very well. So I was very, very tired. I got home from that event on Friday and felt like I was getting sick, but I think I was just really overly tired. So I like knocked off a little bit early and just literally went and had a 2-hour nap. So it was a week. But anyway, back to the Apple Sydney event trip. I cannot describe to you the feeling, like the emotions that came over me when I started crying when they first were showing the projection design, like that first showing the full projection and music and everything all together. It was a similar feeling to the feeling I get when I go and watch a theatre performance. Theatre is something I really, really enjoy doing, and I love being involved in it. And I know what it's like what the feeling is to be up on stage and doing what you love. And then so when I go and watch people do theatre, I'm like, you are loving life right now. You are doing what you love, and I just know you're happy up there, and it makes me really emotional. Is that empathy? I don't know what that is. Anyway, maybe just insanity. But that was the same feeling that like washed over me while I was watching that happening. And I think it was just like, it was that feeling, and then just like this immense pride in myself, because I like, what the hell? Like, I think with my content with Rebecca Draws Good, I freaking love doing it. At a very root, I love doing it. I love drawing, I love designing, and I love sharing that with the world. And the fact that people have recognized that, people like Apple, companies like Apple, have recognized that and see that I enjoy what I'm doing and that maybe I'm good at it, which is wild to say, is crazy. And so I think the thing with creating content and just posting your life or your creations and things like that out to the world, it is terrifying. It's so terrifying, and it's very like vulnerable and exposing, but it's like, I can't believe I'm sitting here editing a video about the trip I just took to Sydney with Apple. Like, you know what I mean? I think I've had a lot of imposter syndrome for a while around a lot of it, and you just kind of get to a point, I don't know if it comes with age or what, you get to a point where you kind of stop caring, but also a point where you start to believe so much, I think, in what you're doing because you love it, that the imposter syndrome kind of like starts to fall away. That's not to say I don't have imposter syndrome. I very much have imposter syndrome. I think it's just a common thing as a creative person. But like going to that event, chatting to people like Eitan Brode, I think that's how you say his last name. If you're watching this, Eitan, I'm so sorry if I've pronounced it wrong. And like Dylan Olcott was there. Like there were just some incredible creatives in that place, who have incredible followings and incredible content across all different niches and all different areas. And it wasn't until I started talking to a few different people that I realized the kind of caliber of people I was amongst there. And that was so like shocking to me, but also like catching up with all of those people and chatting about what we do and why we love it and how Apple integrates into our life so seamlessly. I was like, you know what? I am supposed to be here. And they wouldn't have invited me if they didn't think that. And so here I am, and I'm going to own it. So anyway, to to wrap up this video, I just want to say thank you because I went to this event as Rebecca Draws Good, and if you weren't here engaging with my content and loving what I do and hanging out with me here, then I would never have got the invite. So thank you so much. You genuinely are the reason why I can keep doing this and do what I love. So thank you. Of course, a massive thank you to Apple and the Apple team. You've all just been so lovely and so welcoming, and the little community that I got to meet on Wednesday night are so lovely and so creative, and it's so exciting to be connected to a company and a brand that is putting creatives at the forefront of what they do. We're so important. Creatives are important, not just artists who draw and paint. Having creative brains and being able to think differently is so important, and it helps us grow and evolve, and Apple really sees the value in that. And I was just so grateful and honored to be in that room. We were outside, but be in the outside room, you know? Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined that I would have been in that place. And it's really, it's like kind of like, I don't know, humbling, I don't know what the word is. It's, was really magical to be there. And if that is the first and last time I ever go to an Apple event, then I'm happy, because I feel so fulfilled, and I feel like I give enough value back to my community that Apple saw that and said, you're going to come along, you know? I feel like I'm doing my bit. I'm doing my bit. And yeah, here's to the rest of 2026. Here's the rest of this month. Let's just get through this week, you know? What a whirlwind. It's only March. And this has happened. So thank you for coming along on the ride. I will get better at vlogging one day. Still not my strong suit. And so I apologize for some of like the weird audio and all that kind of stuff in the video. I will get better. I promise. But otherwise, stay creative, keep being brave. Like Apple says, think differently. And I will see you in the next one.